We're waiting for somebody to come back, so that's why we're kind of waiting here. But while we're here, I have one more joke. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah! Is it a short
Well, the next show
joke?
is all about lawyers, right? Yeah. We all know lawyers. We've all had to deal with lawyers, sometimes more than once. But you know the difference between a lawyer and a skunk that's dead on the road?
Not much.
No?
Not much.
There are no skid marks in front of the lawyer. Still waiting, so as soon as she comes, I'll tell you about lawyer, and we'll be ready to go. Are y'all having a good time?
Yeah!
Jan, can I tell them about what you just told me? Okay. I'm trying to do a fill-in here. If you like the show tonight, we have a variety show that's coming up where we have a lot more of these people involved in it, doing skits and acts and singing and dancing and... No dancing, no. No dancing. Anyway, if you like this show and want to come back to the variety show, we do have tickets on sale tonight. Cheap, $10. Can't hardly go wrong.
When will it be?
And we need the money. When is the show? Jane, when's the show? February 28th. Last day of January, last day of February. How can you not remember all those? The reason we put this on is just to have a good time. But as you all know, it takes money to do this. The equipment, the speakers, and everything else costs a lot of money. So we really appreciate you guys coming and contributing to that fund that we need to do that. When we started this, 7, 8 years ago, maybe longer, that I was involved, we had a lady who donated some money and we bought some headsets with that money. They weren't the best in the world, but at least what we could afford. We need to get those replaced. And we're looking probably close to $10,000 to replace those. So this little bit that comes in tonight isn't enough to cover that, but we're working on it. We'll see if we can't replace those and get better sound for you guys. We realize the sound sometimes isn't the best, and I'm not the best sound guy in the world, but I'm doing my best. Okay, we're going to go ahead. The next show you're going to see is all about the Windy Players putting on the show called Lawyer. Here's where the defense believes they can get her off from murdering her husband. Unfortunately, she stepped into a disorganized courtroom with a judge too busy to pay any attention to what's going on. And it's not Judge Judy, it's Judge Jane. And the lawyers and the witnesses don't seem to understand the importance of the courtroom. And even better, nobody really cares to answer the questions. So, we're going to start. Let's go.
All rise. This court is now in session. Presiding, presumable, Honorable Judge Jean Moody presiding. I said all rise. That means all of you. You are going to have to stand up because Judge Judy Moody, Jean Moody, is kind of strange and doesn't want to come up if you're all not standing. She's coming down. Presiding is the Honorable, or close to it, Judge Jean Moody. Oh, you can be seated. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, it's all you folks out there. We have a full slate of cases today, so I ask for your indulgence and patience. I also want to thank you for fulfilling your public duty of serving on jury duty. In our American justice system, the trial by jury is considered a cornerstone of our system. Yes, you ladies and gentlemen, a group of people who were not clever enough to get out of jury duty, get to decide the fate of the people brought in front of the court today. Good luck with that. Bailiff, what do we have on the calendar this morning?
Oh, today on our calendar we have the state of Texas against our lovely Julie Slayer. She murdered her husband. She did it with a butter knife.
We still try people for murder? I thought murder had been legalized in the last legislative session. I guess not. Please rise. How do you plead to the charges of murdering your husband with a butter knife?
Of course I did it. The SOB deserved it. He was always complaining about my cooking and saying I couldn't drive. He snored like a buffalo. He pissed gas. And he chewed with his mouth open. But that's not all. What drove me to it was...
Now don't talk. That's it. I do all the talking here. Your Honor, the defendant pleads not guilty.
But she just said she did it.
Yes, Your Honor. But just because she did it does not mean she's guilty in the American system of law.
I object, Your Honor.
What do you object to? The defendant just confessed.
Do I have to have a reason? They don't have to have a reason on TV.
Of course you have to have a reason. Where did you get your law degree?
Law degree? I wasn't aware that I had to have a law degree.
You don't actually have a law degree? But how did you get appointed prosecutor without a degree?
Well, I applied for this job with a public utility place, and they sent me here today.
Your chances are improving by the minute. Just so you know, as presiding judge at this trial, I intend for you to get the best justice money can buy.
I had to kill him. It took forever with a butter knife, but I did it. He was using it to make a PB&J, and he got the PB in the J jar. He was always getting PB in the J jar. But that's not why I killed him. It was a much better reason for sending him to that big smelly gas cloud in the sky.
Sit down. Will you please stop talking? That's my job. I apologize for my client's outburst, Your Honor.
Please, try to control your client. Is the prosecution ready to proceed?
Give me just a minute. There, I won. Again, I'm the eBay queen. I own you. What were you saying, Your Honor?
I asked you if you were ready to proceed.
Proceed with what?
With the murder trial of the accused.
Sure, I guess. I'm not really sure what to do, but I did stay at the Holiday Inn last night.
What? Right, now you can call your first witness.
I hereby call my first witness.
You don't have to yell. According to your witness list, your first witness is Dr. Payne. Is that who you would like to call to the witness stand?
Sure. Dr. Payne to the witness stand.
Your mic on.
Raise your right hand. Put your left hand on the Bible. Raise your right hand. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God?
I do.
What do you think? Do these pants make me look fat?
Do I have to answer that?
No. Dr. Payne, it's really nice of you to take time from your golf game to come and testify today.
Dr. Payne, you performed the autopsy on the deceased, did you not?
Yes, I did.
And how many autopsies have you performed on dead people?
All of them.
All of them?
Yes, all of the autopsies I performed were on dead people.
And what was the cause of death in this instance?
The cause of death was stabbing.
Could you tell if there was a struggle?
Oh yes, there was a struggle. And during that struggle, the deceased was stabbed in the fracas.
Please tell the jury exactly where on the human body is the fracas. Located, doctor.
Do I have to answer that?
No, you don't. Does the prosecution have any more relevant questions for this witness?
No, prosecution would like a timeout, please.
The prosecution may rest. You can rest. You can't have a time out. Your witness, counselor.
Oh,
Yeah, there you are. Prosecutor answering the phone. Heck, yes.
That one over there.
Well, I know.
well, I thought the phone was supposed to ring. Okay. I must have it on.
Bring, bring. You nearly have my buddy.
Heck yes. You will never guess where I'm at. No, I didn't get that job, but I got another one that is much easier. I get to be a lawyer. Much easier than picking up garbage. This weekend? Sure. If I get to play second base.
Are we interrupting you?
No, you're fine. Sorry, the judge wanted to know if she was interrupting us.
Miss Prosecutor, will you put your phone down? We have a murder trial to conduct here.
Look, I have to go. The judge is getting all snippy with me. It's not like the defendant hasn't confessed already. You may proceed, Your Honor.
I am the one that gets to say that in this courtroom. You may cross-examine the witness.
Doctor, were you called to the scene on the night of the alleged incident involving my alleged client?
I was.
And can you describe what you saw?
I saw a victim of medium build with a beard lying near a blood-covered butter knife that was 3 feet, 9.5 inches away.
And the victim, a medium build with a beard, was he male or female?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, I'll retract that question. Did you have the opportunity subsequently to examine the alleged murder weapon?
I did.
Uh-huh. And just what did you find?
Well, I found it covered with the victim's blood and the accused DNA and a little bit of peanut butter and jelly. Grape, I believe.
Anything else, doctor?
Yes, the victim had amazing cholesterol levels.
How are you sure that the alleged murder weapon was 3 feet, 9.5 inches from the alleged victim?
I measured it because I knew some idiot would ask.
Okay. And did you perform any of the tasks while you were there?
Yes, I put the victim in a body bag to take to the morgue.
Okay. And were you sure that the alleged victim was dead at this time?
Oh no, he just kept asking me why I was putting him in a body bag.
Your Honor, will you please instruct the witness to answer my questions, or I will have to treat him as an unpleasant witness?
Do you mean hostile witness?
Yeah. Hostile witness. Tell the alleged witness to answer the question and not be so darn hostile.
All right, the deceased, by definition, was dead when I put him in the body bag.
Aha. Doctor, it says here in your report that the deceased was stabbed in the woods and nearby vicinity.
No, my report says that he was stabbed in the lumbar region, among other areas of the body.
Okay. Doctor, before you performed the autopsy, did you check the alleged victim for a pulse?
No.
Aha. Did you check for blood pressure?
No, I did not.
Well, so, is it possible that the alleged victim was still alive when you performed the autopsy and you, in fact, killed him?
No, that is not possible.
Well, how can you be sure?
Because his brain was sitting on a jar on the counter.
But could the alleged victim have been alive nonetheless?
Well, I suppose he could have been alive without a brain, practicing law somewhere.
There it is again, Your Honor, an unpleasant witness. I am done with him.
Well, the good doctor is not the only unpleasant thing at this trial. You may step down, doctor. Will the prosecutor call her next witness?
The prosecution would like to call Officer Murphy.
have to call so loud. We are not feeding pigs in here.
Officer Murphy, would you raise your right hand? Put your left hand on the Bible. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help me God.
I do.
Do you think I have too much eye makeup on today?
That's the silliest question I've ever heard.
You would have got your marks.
You don't, of course, have to answer her question. Will the prosecutor question her witness?
Officer Murphy, is your appearance here today pursuant to the deposition notice which I sent to your boss?
No, this is how I dress when I come to work.
It was you, Officer Murphy, who apprehended the murderer, Julie Slayer, after she had murdered her poor husband, was it not?
It was me. I gave chase in my squad car.
And exactly where did you apprehend the murderer, Julie Payne?
I believe I ran her off the road somewhere around milepost 498.
And where exactly is milepost 498?
I believe it's probably between milepost 450 and 500.
And how exactly did you get the murderer to stop?
Well, I crashed my car into hers.
And how close were the cars when they crashed?
Bloody hell, is stupid questions floating around your courtroom, Your Honor. Do I actually have to ask that question?
No, you don't. Do you have any more questions that make sense that you wish to ask of this witness?
Did you blow your horn?
I did.
When?
Freshman and junior high school.
When she went, had you gone, and had she, if she wanted to, and were able for time being, excluding all the restraints on her not to go, one also, would she have brought you, meaning you and she, with her to the station?
Your Honor, can I shoot that question with my pistol?
If you don't have any more sensible questions to ask of this witness, please go sit down.
I have no further questions, Your Honor, but the last one was a good one, right?
Just sit down and play with your phone.
Thank
may
you.
question the witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, did you see my alleged client flee the scene of the crime?
No, I didn't. But I gave chase because she fit the description that was given to me.
And who provided that description?
The officer who arrived on the scene presently.
And do you trust this fellow officer?
Oh, absolutely, with my life.
Ah. And do you have a room where you change clothes in preparation for your duties as a police officer?
We do.
And do you have a lock for your locker?
We do.
Uh-huh. Well, then why is it, Officer Murphy, that you trust your fellow officers with your life, yet you find it necessary to lock your locker which you share with these officers?
Well, you see, that locker room happens to be in the basement of this courthouse, and you bloody lawyers are known to frequent through there lately.
What's your IQ?
I can see just fine.
And how's your memory?
Gooder than most, sometimes short.
So you sometimes forget things.
I suppose I do.
Well, can you give us an example of something you've forgotten?
Lass, where'd you get your law degree? The University of Tropic Winds?
Maybe cum laude.
No, you don't.
Thank you.
Counselor, do you have any more questions for this witness?
No, Your Honor, I would like to take back all the questions I have already asked this officer because he wasn't any help in the defense of my poor innocent client.
Well, you can't do that. You may step down, Officer Murphy.
Good luck with this lot, Judge.
Does the prosecutor have any more witnesses to call?
Just a minute.
Do you have any more witnesses to call to make your case?
No, Your Honor, the persecution rests.
The defense may proceed with calling the first defense witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defense would like to call the alleged defendant to testify on her own behalf.
Raise your right hand. Put your left on the Bible. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God?
I do.
Do you like my earrings today?
They're a little gaudy.
Nice.
And not really my taste.
For the record, please state your full name.
My name is Julie Slayer.
And what is your birthday?
July 13th,
Which year?
every year.
This is what I have. You swore to tell the truth. Do you know what will happen to you if you do not tell the truth?
I'll probably go free.
You seem to be very smart.
If I wasn't under oath, I'd return the compliment.
And how many children do you have?
I have 3 kids.
Okay. Are any of them boys?
No,
Well, how many are girls?
I have to answer that question.
No, you do not. Move it along, counselor. I have a pickleball game at 1.
Aye, game on. So, did your husband beat you up?
No, I was always up before him, the lazy.
And are you under doctor's care?
My doctor's giving me a series of injections.
Ah, where exactly is he giving you these injections?
In his office at 833 Main Street.
And what is your marital status?
It's fair, now that my husband's dead.
So you were married to Fred Slayer until his ultimately accidental alleged death, were you not?
I was.
And were you married previously?
Yes, I was.
And how did that marriage end?
My death.
Yours or his?
Judge Jean, do I have to answer that?
No, you do not. Move on, counselor.
On the date in question, what did the deceased do to make you mad?
He woke up and he said, How are you today, Kathy?
Why did that make you mad?
My name is Julie.
Was there any other conversation before his accidental, alleged demise?
Well, I asked him if he would come with me and help me to clean the church.
And what was the alleged victim's response?
He said, I didn't get it dirty on Sunday, so why should I help clean it on Monday?
And is that when you allegedly stabbed him to death with a butter knife?
No, I killed him when I found out he was cheating on me.
Ah, And how did you learn that your alleged husband was cheating on you?
I found a text that his neighbor had written him.
Ah, Your Honor, I would like to submit into evidence a piece of email sent by the alleged victim to his alleged next-door neighbor.
I will allow it.
Would you read the email to the jury in order to prove your case for justifiably killing your husband was justified?
I certainly will. Dear John, I have a confession to make. While we've been friends and neighbors for almost 10 years, I'm sorry to have to tell you this. Without your knowledge, I've been using your wife for my own pleasure for more years than I care to admit. I should be using my own wife, but my wife is so slow and weak that I get no pleasure from it. I have only been using your wife off and on for years, or not only off and on for years, sometimes I get on your wife and stay there for hours on end. Please let me know if I can pay you for using your wife, because it certainly has been worth it. I am so sorry. Signed, Fred.
Aha! And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Such infidelity is certainly grounds for acquitting my client of all wrongdoing because it was justifiable alleged murder. The defense rests and requests that the judge instruct the jury to come back with a verdict of not guilty.
Well, this certainly does cast a different light on this case. Does the prosecutor have any questions for the defendant?
Okay, just a sec.
Now, counselor, or I will hold you in contempt.
Now, counselor, or I will hold you in contempt. Your Honor, I would like for the murderer to reread this email. Do you wear glasses?
Yes. I have a prescription, but I never wear them.
Why is that?
Well, they're not very flattering.
Do you have them with you now?
I do.
Would you mind putting them on?
Well, okay, I guess. Let me find it.
Now, please read the email your husband wrote to the jury once again.
Dear John, I have a confession to make. While we've been friends and neighbors for almost 10 years, I'm sorry I have to tell you this. Without your knowledge, I have been using your Wi-Fi for my own pleasure for more years than I care to admit. I should be using my own Wi-Fi, but my Wi-Fi is so slow and weak that I get no pleasure from it. I have not only been using your Wi-Fi off and on for years, sometimes I get on your Wi-Fi and stay there for hours on end. I am so sorry. Please let me know if I can pay you for using your Wi-Fi, because it certainly has been worth it. Signed, Fred. Oops. My bad.
Well, this certainly changes this case. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I don't think we will be needing your services to decide on the guilt or innocence of this witness. I do thank you for your service. I would like to thank Dr. Payne, John Murphy, for his medical opinion on the matter. I also would like to thank the bailiff, Darlene Sheridan, for her constant search for the truth and the whole truth, and for keeping order in the courtroom. That's under question. Also, thank you to Officer Murphy, Bruce Sullivan, for his service in this matter. The defense counsel, Tanya Shaw, for her vigorous defense of her obviously guilty client. The prosecutor, Bonnie Barnard, for unraveling this mystery, and we wish her well in her new career in the Department of Public Works. The dyslexic defendant, Karen Hargrove, for providing us with such an entertaining case. I am Judge Jean Kiefer. Court is dismissed.